everyone, welcome to Castle Coombe Round 3, 2023. Oh, and by the way, spoilers for the previous two rounds. To start it off immediately, I'm Round 6. I'm joint 6th in the standings with 3 other people. After a okay first round, I mean, it could have been better because I remember I got into an incident that cost me some positions in one of my heats, so it could have been a lot better, where I finished 6th place. And my second round, which was pretty good, it was wet. And it was the best I've ever done in the wet, and I finished 4th. So yeah, it was a really good round, and hopefully we can get a good round this time. Let's immediately get into the first heat. Alright, and here we are starting on pole for our first heat, as usual. And for the start, we get a terrible start, which is usually just up to the cart. And we are immediately in second, and that's not what you want to happen on your pole heat. But we're just going to have to live with it. Hopefully we should be able to get past him, because it's not typically a high number starting in second. So we should be a little bit faster than him, and already he's making some mistakes, and we're right behind him. He goes a little wide there, so we're just right on his bumper. Coming back to do our first lap now, and let's see what time we get. Well, it doesn't really matter, because it was our first lap, so it's not really representative. But on his inside there, just a little bit, giving him a little bit of a nudge, just to kind of scare him a little bit. Hopefully make some mistakes on this next corner, but he goes defensive, and can we get a better run on him down here? Nope. And he goes a bit wide there, but I generally think not to send it there, because you can easily put him into the wall, and you're on the outside for the next corner, but here on this corner he slides out wide, and we're on the inside, fully alongside, and on the inside for this next corner, and that is an easy overtake at Castle Coombe. If you're on the inside there, that little... people call it the chicane, well I call it the chicane, then you've got no chance if you're on the outside. But coming back round, let's see what lap time we get this time. A 25.9, which is hopefully going to be improved on in this next lap, a 25.42, and for our final lap it's a 25.34, so a bit of a harder pole start than we would have wanted, but let's go to the next heat. Okay, we're in the second heat, and we're starting on third, so hopefully we can get into second on the start here if we get a good start, and we're just about able to get a little bit alongside second, and we are able to overtake him into, not third, but second from third. Just at Castle Coombe, if you're starting on third, then you should be able to get second almost every time. But now, we're looking ahead and trying to see if we can get past first place here, and they're a little bit all over the place, so we should be able to get an overtake done somewhere around this next lap or the lap after. But behind me is Ben Frankham, and he is second in the championship, so it'd be good to try and get a cart between us and get some points on him. Coming up the hill here, we're not quite close enough, but I am going defensive, so Ben Frankham must be quite close behind, which is usually a tough spot if you're the cart in between 2 other carts, because you have to focus on defending, but also try and make a move on the next cart, which can make you vulnerable. But up the hill here, and we're quite close now, so we're gonna look for a move on the inside. They go defensive a little bit, and I go on the inside, and I just completely miss the corner. And I have to do a little drift, basically, to get it stopped, and we're trying to fight for third here, but it's no chance around the outside there. We have a worse drive, so we're into 4th. Just a huge mistake from me. Just kicking myself at this point. An easy second, and what should have been a first going on our pace, but it's just how it goes sometimes. But we're catching up now, so hopefully we can make a move here. They're all bunched up, so it'd be a good opportunity to try and make a move. And down into this bottom corner for the final time, and there's a huge... not really huge, but you get the idea, and we get 2 positions from that one mistake from that, well, they're both in the red, but the bright red driver taking out the burgundy colored suit, and thankfully we're up into second, so it's almost like that one mistake never happened, and we are able to finish second on the final lap. What a great turn of fortune in the end. Alright, here we are for the third heat. We're starting in last, which is 5th at Castle Coombe. Well, sometimes it's 4th, but you get the idea. And on the start, we're trying to get the inside, but we're a bit tentative, and it pretty much costs us the chance to go side by side with third there, but we do manage to get 4th, so can't complain with getting at least one position. as you should be doing on the inside of Castle Coombe. It's just that much better than starting on the outside. You may as well just be the position lower of where you're starting if you're on the outside. It's just really bad. But on the bottom corner here, and they bunch up, and he goes into him, and I have to look behind and make sure the driver behind me is going to get past, but then he gets into the wall, and I managed to get past him, and we're right behind the second cart now, and we're going to look for a move, but I don't go for it, and I really should have, because he went so wide there. All I had to do was just go up the inside, brake a little bit later, and we would have had that position. But I was a bit scared after the previous heat where I just completely messed it up, and I didn't really know why. Looking back, I just like didn't make the corner. I must have been too focused on trying to get past. But up the hill now, let's see if we can make a move this time. But he's a little bit more defensive. He made it a little bit harder that time, so I don't go for it. And we're just right behind him. He's definitely holding us up, and he's he's all over the place, just like my God, well, how would you even say it? My the words coming out of my mouth. And I bumped him there, so I get a really bad run up the hill. So we're definitely not making a move this time. Coming around this corner, and we just close up to him right away. So we're definitely way faster than him. It's just not having the confidence of making the move, and we're just bumping him, which is causing me to lose. Like there, bumped him, and I just lost so much time to him. But coming up the hill now on the final lap is the last opportunity to make a move. And are we close enough? We're not really. He's also on the inside again, so I can't really go for it. And I just bump him again, losing all of my drive. But coming around the final corner, we're gonna finish third, which is okay. But you know, we were definitely faster than him. Should have been able to get past him, but I was just a bit scared after the previous heat. Here we are for the fourth and final heat, and this is the only footage I have of it, unfortunately. But I finished second, and believe it or not, it actually started raining in the middle of this heat. So yeah, I really wish I had it recorded, but unfortunately, I think my GoPro died during it. So yeah, very unfortunate, but the final is recorded, so let's go get into that. Alright, here we are for the A final, thankfully. And I'm starting 7th, so definitely lost some positions from those mistakes earlier on. But I did get 34 points. It's a decent score. So everyone just had a good round today. And looks like we're about to start as the marshal walks to his post. Oh no, another one runs over. And we should be starting any second now. And right now we have started. And I'm already on the inside of 6th place here. So maybe we can make a move. But it kind of bunches up, and I'm not able to go on the inside on the chicane. I get a bad run, and there's someone on our outside there. But they bunch up again, and I'm able to go back on the inside of 6th, and I'm ahead, going into this top hairpin here. Let's see if we can finalize the move, but I get bunched up again, and he gets a good run, but we're on the inside here. But again, just bunched up, and he's able to get past us here, as another car tries to get past us, but there's an incident ahead, and it's just too much to commentate on, and that's definitely a red flag, because that was a pretty big crash. That cart mounted another cart, and it looks like it hit the driver as well, as they had an ambulance out on track after that. So we come back in, and that would be the end of the A final. So it was quite a quick final. We didn't even make it past, well, at least I didn't make it past the first lap. The leaders did, at least. But final results were based off of the qualifying position, I believe, as I finished P7, and people involved in the crash finished where they qualified. I mean, overall, it should have been a better round for me, but hopefully the next one goes a bit better. So looking forward to that one, definitely. Alright guys, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, maybe you'll want to watch some of these other videos here. And yeah, maybe I'll see you at Castle Coombe or some other track. Thanks for watching. See ya!